Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So Bitcoin's real volume doubles previous all-time highs, and I'm not talking about price here, guys, I'm talking about the volume has doubled. And sure, volume will affect price, but that just goes to show you how much money is coming into this market. So weekly BTC trade volume has surged to dwarf the previous record by 100% amid Bitcoin's dramatic run up to $40,000. Bitcoin's meteoric rally to $40,000 has seen it smash its previous all-time high for real volume by roughly 100%. On Thursday, Quantum Economics founder Maddie Greenspan shared a chart showing that weekly spot volume has surged to double its previous high, according to Messari's real volume metric, with more than $60 billion worth of BTC changing hands over the past 7 days. So when we were talking about back in 2018, 2019, institutional money coming into this market, this is the kind of impact it's going to have, and it is pushing Bitcoin price up higher. Right now, Bitcoin trading at almost $41,000. It did reach a all-time high of about 42, so we're just about $1,000 short of that. This is BTC on the hourly right now, and this amid many different predictions. Now, this is MAXKEISER. I know you guys know him. He is a Bitcoin maximalist. Full disclosure, I caught this podcast he was on. He talks about a $220,000 Bitcoin prediction in the year 2021, but that isn't what I want to talk about with regards to this podcast. I want you guys to listen to what he has to say about Bitcoin and how it is changing. This is going to be important for the rest of the crypto space. Have a listen.
The corrections in Bitcoin have been successfully getting less and less and less. I mean, I've went through 80 to 90% corrections, in Bitcoin since 2011. So, but since then we've had less and less and less. So, we just experienced a 20% correction. And so now that correction's over, and now we start going higher. And so it'll start to behave more like an asset class where you might see 10 to 20% corrections. The 30, 40, 50% corrections, I think, we're past that because the size of the market's gotten to be a lot bigger, and the amount of money on the sidelines waiting to get in is enormous. The biggest money funds in the world, BlackRock, Stan Druckenmiller, Paul Tudor Jones, Mass Mutual Insurance Company, they're all sitting on the bid, hoping to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. And that's only going to get bigger and bigger. Sovereign wealth funds are going to get into this, et cetera. So the corrections will be less and less and less.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. The corrections are going to be less and less and less. And I wanted to bring this up because, in the past, I've talked about this Bitcoin chart and how we could see 40% corrections, coming up to this new all-time high. We've seen it in 2017. And MAXKEISER is pointing out, since more money is coming in, piling into Bitcoin, this might actually change the trading structure of Bitcoin, and the corrections we might see, what would once upon a time have been a 40% correction is now going to be a 20% correction. And so, we saw it over here. So let me put this back on the hourly for you guys, just to show you guys what he is, what I think he's talking about. This kind of thing here, we could see this was a 10% correction over here, and this was just from yesterday. Okay, that was a 10% correction. This one over here from January 3rd, Bitcoin corrected 20% and rebounded. And so could this be the new norm because more money is being pumped into Bitcoin, therefore giving it a more robust structure? What does this mean for XRP and altcoins? Well, guys, I also saw this from XRPCRYPTOWOLF. Jim Cramer says money from gold is going into cryptocurrency. So those who were once invested in, the traditional hedges against the US dollar, gold, silver, those precious metals, are now investing in cryptocurrency. As the price of gold plunged on Friday, CNBC's Jim Cramer says the rise of crypto may partly explain the sudden disinterest in the precious metal, a potential sign that the mainstream has flipped the script on Bitcoin and digital assets. When asked why gold isn't rallying amid the political chaos on Capitol Hill this week, Cramer said that the market is either not as chaotic as it seems, or that all of the money is going into cryptocurrency. So the price of gold sold off more than $60 on Friday, hitting a low of $1,852.50 per troy ounce on the COMEX division of the New York Mercantile Exchange. Bitcoin, meanwhile, surged to a new all-time high above 41,000. So perhaps another reason why more money is being pumped into Bitcoin, ultimately, giving clout to the entire cryptocurrency market. Of course, Bitcoin is the leader of the pack. Of course, Bitcoin is the one we are following. But XRP, guys, isn't doing too shabby either right now, trading at 0.326. So we did see that decline for XRP as we did for the rest of the crypto space because Bitcoin corrected a little bit yesterday, and now XRP climbing back up as well. We've also got this from El Crypto King. Something to make note of, SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce breaks silence over the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple. So some Ripple and XRP news for you guys. SEC Commissioner Hester Peirce has finally broken her silence over the lawsuit. She stated that enforcement is never a good way to provide clarity, and I think that's important to note. Hester Peirce, as you guys know, is known as Crypto Mom. In an exclusive interview with Forecast.news, editor-in-chief Angie Lau, which is her first remark since the lawsuit was filed against Ripple, stated that the SEC can do better on clarity, adding that enforcement is not always the best way to provide regulatory guidance. Recall that SEC sued Ripple Labs, okay, and it gives some details about that. And reacting to this, Peirce said, "I don't want to speak to any particular cryptocurrency, whether it's in litigation or not in litigation with us, but I think everyone has to look at the facts and circumstances." Due to the ongoing litigation, Peirce declined to make a specific comment on the Ripple lawsuit. She pointed out that her views were her own and not necessarily those of the SEC or her fellow commissioners. 5 SEC commissioners vote on adopting rules or authorizing enforcement actions, with 3 other commissioners required for the quorum. According to Peirce, in enforcement actions, it's often a unanimous vote, but it's sometimes not. Once that vote has been taken, the litigation moves forward. Adding that often you'll see that the litigation ends in a settlement. Sometimes it goes through and the litigation actually plays out in court. So she's giving her perspective on this and, staying very neutral with regards to the Ripple and XRP lawsuit. But it's sounding cautiously optimistic, at least in my opinion. She, of course, is more cryptocurrency friendly than some people in the organization. However, it sounds like her stance is very clear. Enforcement action is never the best way to provide clarity, and who knows how this is going to pan out. It is interesting to get her perspective on this. And I'm still positive that XRP is going to do well, guys. This brought to me by James RULEXRP, and this from CNBC. I want to play you guys this clip. Kate Rooney's on here. She talks about Bitcoin, and in this little portion of this, I'm going to play you. She talks a little bit about altcoins. Listen closely.
Another signal of retail interest, a recent boom in altcoins, or those smaller cryptocurrencies. New buyers may be speculating on the next Bitcoin. Bitcoin's boom this week puts the entire cryptocurrency's market cap, which includes those smaller tokens like Ethereum and XRP, above $1 trillion for the first time. With these new buyers all pouring in, blockchain data from Chainalysis shows that fewer people are selling, causing what they call a liquidity crunch, with an imbalance between lower supply and new demand chasing fewer coins.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Note how she mentioned Ethereum and XRP. Despite the Ripple lawsuit, XRP was mentioned on CNBC. Of course, we do have visibility, crypto visibility, I guess we could call it. I wasn't going to bring this up, but I think it is important to note XRP is still number 4 in the list of the top cryptocurrencies by market cap. So, when people are piling into this market, they're going to look at the market and they're going to say, they're likely going to have zero knowledge on cryptocurrencies. They are going to get excited off Bitcoin's rally, and they're going to look at these cryptocurrencies and they're going to say, well, what else could I buy? XRP, number 4 on the list. Cardano in a good spot too. Usually the top 10 people get really excited about. And so this is what could also cause money to flow into XRP. Now, it's also been mentioned on CNBC. Of course, despite the lawsuit, we know fundamentally Ripple is a solid company. XRP is a solid token. But guys, remember, people coming into this space now are not going to care about any of that. They're just going to want to see their money run. And so will XRP run on the back of Bitcoin? Of course, this is a big market. More than $1 trillion has now flowed into this market. And I have to bring this up. This from XRPCRYPTOWOLF. Asia's retail FOMO could be behind XRP's rally despite the SEC's lawsuit. So let's not forget the United States isn't the only country trading XRP. Many other countries trade cryptocurrencies, and Asia is a big region in the world that trades cryptocurrency. So XRP's double-digit gains could be the result of a bold bet by retail investors, especially those in Asia, that the cryptocurrency's price could follow the broader crypto bull market. The latest rally surprised many because it is happening not long after XRP crashed on the news news of the SEC that they filed a lawsuit against Ripple Inc., claiming the company sold the token as a security. That said, it seems as if some market participants are undeterred by the regulator's actions. Traders often trade products on a relative value basis, says Chris Thomas, head of the digital assets at Swissquote Bank. This is what he told CoinDesk yesterday. XRP felt cheap a few days ago. Today, it feels normal again, in my opinion. Going to continue down here. Simon Chen, a crypto trader based in Hong Kong, told CoinDesk he bought XRP when the price went nearly to its bottom point at the end of December, with the belief that it would rebound soon following Bitcoin's trend. Chen said that when Bitcoin and other alternative coins, altcoins, were going up, XRP's price was the opposite way because of the SEC news. That movement to him meant a great opportunity to buy the dip. Not only that, guys, trading volumes from major exchanges globally, particularly in Asia, also show significant traffic in the XRP USDT and XRP KRW, which is the Korean won pairings, according to data from Nomics. CoinDesk Research collected XRP trading volume data since December 1st from 6 exchanges that saw noticeable activity and broke down the data by, quote, currency. Significant volume came from the USDT pairing and the Korean won pairings, yet volumes on XRP BTC and XRP Ether pairings were relatively small, so people aren't trading their other cryptocurrencies for XRP, but are trading stable coins or fiat currency for XRP. So due to regulations in South Korea, people there often buy cryptocurrencies directly from fiat on Korean-based exchanges. The data indicates the markets in Asia have been the main driver of the price rally, and down here is a chart to that effect. So guys, very interesting to note, this rally could continue based on Asian FOMO in countries like Korea, Japan, of course. There's big clarity around XRP in Japan, and many other territories around the world where XRP is in fact deemed a currency and not a security. So what does this mean for American traders? Are American traders going to be left out of this bull run if all these exchanges in the United States start delisting, or rather halt trading of XRP in the meantime? Well, this is why I say it's great to have a few options available. I personally don't know if there are any alternative trading options for Americans so that you can still trade XRP. If somebody does have any inclination on how to do that, please do put it down in the comments section. I mean, maybe Uphold. I know Uphold has been a pretty staunch supporter of XRP despite this lawsuit, and they said basically that they are going to continue with XRP trading unless liquidity really does dwindle down to almost nothing. Hey, look, it might be worth it if you are making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars from your XRP earnings in this next bull run. I mean, I don't know how high it's going to go, but it might be worth it to maybe take your Ledger Nano, pack a suitcase, take a plane somewhere else where XRP has the clarity, and sell your position in that country. I don't know, just spitballing here, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.